Thomas, their heroic goaltender. And the reaction from Ryan Kessler.
It was a terrifying scene there in Vancouver. Angry fans obviously pouring out into the streets.
Exacerbated first by last night's loss, and the riotous result left the city broken and burning.
My contract sucks. That's what's the problem.
Line brawl to start this game. Kelly, we saw this coming. We got the starts. John Tortorella has gone over to the Calgary Flames.
Up the right side, centers, Ferland shoots, and score! Early in Game 6, as they have been in the whole series, here they come again, who are their centers, control, score! Flames, Jones up the left side, shoots, Miller the save, rebound, Ferland robbed by Miller, now Stajan, score!
Problems are far-reaching, and they will be addressed. And if people don't want to get on side, then they won't be here.
We need to change the complexion of our hockey club, either with our play or with different people.
Vancouver select from Waterloo of the USHL, Brock Besser.
Back, looking for help, Besser, shoot, score! A hat trick for Besser!
Elias Peterson.
Flying after the puck,
Quinn Hughes.
Parked on the doorstep, Hughes the shot, scores! Quinn Hughes with the blast! Towards Nico Sturm out there to start, can't clear, scores! Chris Tanev from the point has a series winner! Played there by Tanev, but away goes Horvat again, what a move by Horvat! Scores! Oh, Horvat! Canucks have knocked off the St. Louis Blues!
Knights and the Dallas Stars in the Western Conference Final here in Edmonton, despite a spectacular performance by Thatcher Demko in the Vancouver Canucks. Besser takes a pass on the near corner. Brock Besser, hard pass back. Hughes with shot scores.
And everybody was pulling on the rope to get the win.
Boy, we got our money's worth in this series, didn't we?
Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy Romar, or should I say GM Romar. That's right, you heard it here. Patrick Allvin has been fired. Rutherford, you know what? Fuck Rutherford. He can. Alright, no. Let me be real here. So, yeah, this is gonna be a new series that I'm starting of me rebuilding the Vancouver Canucks. If you guys don't know, I am indeed a Vancouver Canucks fan. And I'll be running an NHL 26 franchise mode series. I just want to go through a little breakdown of like the settings I'm using, the rosters I'm using. I will be using the Vasi X Tactics X Tugi V1. I don't know, like this one's like the most downloaded right here, but I saw that it was made like a month earlier. This one's was made a month later. It's like the newest one they had. But I'm excited to get this started. Hopefully we can bring a Stanley Cup to Vancouver. We've been in the league since 1970, 1971. Been to the finals 3 times. Gotten fucking... just nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. It is time, guys. It is time for some real change. And you know what? We gotta commit. I think going in, I don't know how many years I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna aim for 10 years and see if we haven't won a cup in 10 years. I may extend it, but we are gonna probably dedicate to a rebuild. Try to keep it realistic. You know, I don't really like franchise modes where people just straight out just trade everyone like very start. Like, I like to just see how things play out. But yeah, let me get to started off. So we'll go authentic. Here we go. Build your dynasty. Enter name GM Romar. We are taking the mantle over from Patrick Alvian. Selecting the Vancouver Canucks. As you can see here, it is not looking good. Well, actually, we're like the fourth highest. Like, what was it, 88, 80? Yeah, we're actually up there in overall. But we'll see if this team actually simulates well. So I don't like playing owner mode on. We're not doing our franchise mode. Salary cap can stay on. I don't want the head coach editing the lines. Fog of War, I don't even know why this is still in the game. Dumbest shit ever. Player morale, we're gonna turn that off. CPU trades, yeah, everything looking good. Yep, all right. And then there is a few things I want to change here in the settings. Period length, we're gonna change this to 20. We're trying to make it as realistic as possible. What else do we need to do? Auto save on. So I think 25 years is the max. We're just gonna leave it on that just in case I want to go that far. I don't think I will be going that far, but we'll see what happens. Hardest difficulty, superstar, authentic, draft pick ownership. That's like the real life one, right? Yep. Okay. Salary cap, yeah. Trade difficulty we'll leave on medium. I've found like trades are very fun to make, but like I think hard, like in my experience with other franchise modes that I've played, almost makes it impossible to get like big trades done. I still want like a good balance between, like, you know, blockbuster trades and small trades, so we'll keep it on medium. Waivers on, relocation off, and auto scouting, yeah. I'm gonna be taking care of the scouting manually. Most of that I will be cutting out because there's lots of micromanaging. There are a few things in the sliders that I want to change. So here, ooh, should I edit any of these? You know what, for the sake of it, I'm just gonna leave this all the same. We're not gonna touch anything there. It is enticing to, you know, change the quality of prospects, but I don't want to tamper with things too much, especially since there's already created players in the game. The only slider here that I'm going to change is the injuries. I feel they happen way too often. I usually play around 20, 25. You know what? We'll put it in the middle, 23, and see how it is. You can always change it when we're in the game. Everything else, we're just going to keep the same. So we'll get this started off. Vancouver Canucks, GM Romar, our reign begins here, boys. Or should I say our downfall, because yeah, like I said, dedicating to a rebuild, keep salary cap on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do as the new general manager of the Vancouver Canucks. Now this video, I do want to get some simulation done. I want to see what we have in our roster. I have a good grasp on it, you know, already, as I am a fan. Just gotta go see our contracts here. So this is how we're gonna do it. So of course, our coveted superstar Quinn Hughes, we got him for this year, next year, and then boom, UFA. So we all know the whole conspiracy. I don't know if conspiracy is the right word, but I'm just gonna call it a conspiracy. That him and his brothers, you know, they're planning to join forces in New Jersey. So maybe we make a trade like that happen. I'm not saying we make it this year. Maybe we make it at the draft. Maybe we make it early next year. But I want to see how well our team does this first year first. If we're not in a position to win, I feel like moving on from Quinn Hughes and trying to get as many assets as we can is our best shot at Gavin McKenna. As fuel, he's not going to be helping with the tank, but yeah, we got him. Elias Pettersson, he was an 87 overall. I bumped him up a little bit to an 88 because he is like he's been like a two-way beast in real life, and you know, he's not quite at a point per game, but he's still there. I thought 87 was a little bit too harsh, so I bumped him up. Hopefully that will help him a little bit in the simulation. I've had other franchise modes where he like actually doesn't produce for jack shit, so yeah, we bumped him up. Brock Besser, our best winger, didn't really touch his stats, but take a look on that. He's got a nice shooting category. Doesn't really have a good defense or skating. He is signed to a fucking 7-year contract extension with a no movement clause, so fuck yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. I forgot to go over Pettersson's contract. This is the one that's we'll we'll see how we deal with this one. I want to see how we actually deal with that, because that is was it 11.6 for the next 7 years. I want to kill myself. All right. We got Philip Hronik, solid second defenseman. Our best right-hander right now. He's also on a new no movement clause. You'll see here a trend with all our players is we got a bunch of no movement clauses that we want to get rid of. We got Jake DeBrusk. I'll try to go through this as quickly as possible. Jake DeBrusk, Connor Garland, 85. Marcus Pettersson, another defenseman, 85. He's got a new no movement clause. Evander Kane, we got him for 1 year. If we are tanking, I do think we part ways with Evander Kane as quick as possible. Not really providing much help for the future. But yeah, there's Evander Kane. You know, he's probably going to be spending a lot of nights at the Park Casino. But you know, maybe he can translate some of that gambling wins to his statistical or his success on the ice. We'll see. Filipino or Filipino or Philip CT Hito. Thankfully in this game they do not have a stat for CTE, but if they did, he'd probably be in the high 90s. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Hito. He is our second line center. So yeah, we'll just ride with him. See what happens. Here he is, the Chaos Giraffe, Tyler Myers, baby. Let's go. Look at that. 83 overall. Fucking, oh, is that exact? No, those are Pettersson stats. What the hell? I thought it was 8. Okay, so Tyler Myers, according to EA Sports, because EA Sports NHL has no glitches or whatsoever, this is all realistic. Tyler Myers has 102 points in 22. I can't say it with a straight face, man. He has 102 points in 2022, 2023, 89 points in 2023, 2024. Oh my god. Now, what are his actual stats? Come on. Oh my god, like it's actually broken. Okay, it's going by that. He's got a new moment clause for this year, but his contract isn't that bad. It's only $3 million, so we can make do with him. Kiefer Sherwood, Chief Keef, baby. Canucks leading scorer in real life right now. Why is everybody like stuck on Pettersson stats? Like, I want to look at their stats. EA, like, come on, bro. Okay, maybe I just gotta reset it. Kiefer Sherwood, there you go. So he's like a good depth piece. You know, he would be a nice contributor on a Stanley Cup contending team. Unfortunately, right now as we stand, we are not that. Niels Höglander, he's only a medium top 9 potential. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see him being anything special. Maybe a nice depth piece. Drew O'Connor, Teddy Bluger, Derek Forber. Yeah, some depth guys. Elias Pettersson. So defensive PD, I think he'll have a future with us going forward. He's one of those guys where he's not like a major priority or like a major face of our rebuild, but he will be a nice guy just to have. You know, he's only 21 years old. He's got high top 6 that could get maybe to like an 82, 83 overall. Nice shutdown top 2, or no, he's a defensive defenseman, not a two-way defenseman. Yeah, nice shutdown defenseman. There is a DPD, Lekaramaki, another big piece for our rebuild here. 78 overall, but look at that potential. High top 6 forward. High top 6s usually in NHL games do very well. So I'm excited to see what we can do with Lekaramaki. We'll probably end up playing him this year, see if he does well. I don't really see us sending him down, but we'll see what we do with him. He doesn't have like a crazy shooting category, which I think probably he should have, because he has a hell of a shot in real life. Atu Ratu, only it's medium top 9 in this. I think he should be a top 6. Just in real life, you know, he's been playing his ass off recently. He's a nice two-way guy. Yeah, we got him in the Bo Horvat trade from New York Islanders. Carlson, Arshdeep Baines, the pride of Surrey, British Columbia. Max Asone, and that is it for our skaters. And then goaltenders, we got a very good tandem here. We have Thatcher Demko, which, keep in mind, this is a video game. In being injury prone is not taken into account, so that is a great starting goalie to have. Also another nice trade piece, potentially. We'll see. Maybe we can get like a good high quality first round pick for him. And then we got Kevin Lankinen. We have 9.5 million tied up with 2 golds. That's gonna be, holy shit. That's gonna be 13 million tied up between these 2 goaltenders next year. So what is Lankinen's contract? 4.5 for 5 years, and it's a modified no trade clause in 2027 2028. That is a very team friendly contract, as opposed to like a 8.5 for, what is it, 3 years after that. Yeah, but there's no new movement clause in Demko's contract, which is a good thing. And yeah, I'm gonna look in the system. I'm not gonna really go through on everyone here. I'm just gonna kind of just sort by potential. We got Braden Coots. He's a medium top. I thought he was a medium elite in this game. No. Yeah, but he's a medium top 6. He may have a future with our team as well. Well, not may. He will. Trust me, he will. We're not going to start him in the NHL. We're going to give him some time in the minors. I swear to God, he was a medium elite. Maybe this is just the custom rosters I'm playing with. But Tom Willander is also a big piece of our rebuild here. High top 4 defenseman. Drafted in 2023. Yeah. And then the rest of these guys, I don't really care about. Those are, fuck, we're kind of cooked for our rebuilding team. We only have those 2 guys, and that's it. You see, this is why we need to. We've been a middle of the pack team for way too long. The Canucks every 5 years have a good run, have to fucking tear it down, but like don't fully commit to a rebuild, get a decent piece. 5 years later, they're back in the playoffs, but don't really achieve much. Or actually, to be fair, we made it game 7 of round number 2 last time, so. Yeah, but Braden Coots and Willander, 2 pieces that we can look forward to going into the future. Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Okay, so this changes the game completely. Now, Demko is definitely expendable here, because we have Alexei Medvedev. I forgot, he's actually a cracked goalie. We drafted him last year. But yeah, he's a medium elite. I did not know that. And 67 overall for 18 years of age is not bad as well. So keep that in mind. We have Alexei Medvedev. That is sick. I don't have to worry about drafting a goalie. Hopefully he pans out. But yeah, that is the squad. So for what do I want to do here? Well, first we'll save the game. So I get the file saved. Game saved. All right. So captaincy, what I want. So I'll give, obviously, Quinn Hughes as a captain. Brock Besser, he's one of the longest tenured Canucks, so we'll give an A. And then, you know what, Pedersen, yeah, we'll slap the A on you as well. Why not? All right. So for the Lions, I'm not too what's it called? I'm not the best at like mixing and matching to get the best chemistries. I kind of just like by luck just stumble by players, and like it usually works out. But like right here, we can make this move right here. Look at that, +2/+2 chemistry. So the oh shit, yeah, we'll put Lekaramaki here on the 3rd line with Sherwood and Bluger, and then Drew O'Connor and Niels Holander. Yeah, this team doesn't actually look that bad on paper on their forward core. I know we have a solid defensive core too. This is a lot better than what the Canucks are looking like right now, because in real life, they have so many injuries. It's actually insane. But yeah, it's actually that we can actually, yeah, you know what? I know I said something about dedicating to a rebuild, but I want to see how we are the first 2 months of the season. If we're still middle of the pack, I think then we commit to a rebuild. But if we are winning games, like this can be a playoff team that does something in the playoffs, I think. You know what? This is like the kind of mindset I shouldn't be having, because this is the mindset the Canucks have been having for all their history. But fuck, like I do see like the potential if we can be healthy. You know, we do have a good mix of younger guys and some veterans on this squad. Defensively, look at that. Look, our chemistry is off the charts. I've never had a franchise mode where the first coach I had has this great chemistry. Like our top line has a +4. They're gonna be Like that's gonna be racking up a lot of points for Hughes. Even Hronik is gonna be going crazy off a +4 chemistry, especially since he's playing with a guy like Quinn Hughes. Pedersen and Myers is like a shutdown pair, and then Forbert Pedersen another shutdown pair. So you know what, this team isn't looking that bad. I'm gonna go edit all the lines, power play, penalty kill, extra lines, and I'll be right back. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, and yeah, let me just go do that real quick. All right, so I took the liberty of editing all our lines. Before I go ahead and show you guys what they look like, I'm going to get this whole scout situation. You know, we're playing with no fog of war, so we'll know every player's overall and potential already, so we can go ahead and fire all our pro scouts here. I will be hiring some amateur scouts just because we want to prioritize those players in the draft. We don't really need these guys. It's pointless. We don't play with fog of war. I'm gonna go ahead right now. We're gonna just hire. Look at the things in the bottom there. We want at least 4 United States scouts, since there is actually, is it 4 or 3? Fuck, I forget. But I'm just gonna hire the guys at the top of the list here. I'll get 2 USAs. I think we have 11 spots open, so just got to keep track of that. Need a few OHL guys. QMJHL. So we're at 5, 6 WHL. We already got our American guys. 7, 8, and then we need we'll go with 2 Europe guys and 1 Russian. This will work. And yeah, I'll go assign the scouts and whatever, do all that as well after checking out the lineups. I also want to go over the draft class just to see who's available this year. So of course, the prize pick, the #1 overall projection, Gavin McKenna. Oh my goodness, if if we can get him, that would be great, you know. But any of these guys going in the top 7, top 8, you know, I can't really be too picky with. It's gonna be a good draft year. Veerhoff would be a good consolation prize, but you know, we gotta win the draft lottery if we even like want to think about drafting these guys. So we don't really know anything about them. We haven't done any scouting. But like, we all know, come on now. We all know Gavin McKenna is gonna be insane right out the gate. All right, so we'll go through our lines here, and then we will get simulation done probably up to the trade deadline. So we got DeBrus, Pedersen, Besser. You know, two snipers and a playmaker. Vander Kane, Philip Hedl, Connor Garland. Connor Garland is a 2-way forward in this. Hedl's a 2-way forward, Kane's a power forward, so a nice little defensive forward combo there. Then we got Sherwood, Bluger, and Lekaramaki. I was debating going Ratu on that 3rd line, but you get that -1 on the 4th if we put Bluger down there, so we'll keep that. Hopefully we're gonna be having an interview with Lekaramaki, try to get him to win that Calder Memorial Trophy. If we want to, we could even bump him up to the 2nd line, which is a you know what? I might make that move now, actually. Now I think of it. I want him to get as much ice time as possible. You know, get a chance at that Calder, have higher chemistry on the line. So actually, I will bump Lekaramaki up to the 2nd just to see how that looks. You know, I'm not saying that's permanent for the whole year, but you know, if we wanna tank, we gotta play our lower overall players up there, right? So we got him there, and we got Holander, Ratu, and Drew O'Connor. You know, so it would be nice if Lekaramaki can play well, get that Calder, get a boost in his stats and his potential, and then we'll see if that even happens. So that would be nice. So that's our forward core. Then defense, I didn't make any changes. I'm rolling with what it was already made out to be. Quinn Hughes, Philip Hronik, Marcus Pedersen, Tyler Myers, Forbert Pedersen. Power play first unit. I got Brock Bester, Hedl, Pedersen, Hughes, and DeBrusque. I want Pedersen slanging that thing on that right side. We'll make him our finisher right there. I'm not sure if he really does well in the video game when it comes to that regard, but we'll just see. This is what are like their setup is in real life, right? So We'll do that. Second line, we have Ratu, Garland, Lekaramaki. We have Lekaramaki as the finisher on this line with Hronik and Sherwood on the point. Then power play 1, 4-man. Besser, Pedersen, DeBrusque, and Hughes. This is the second unit. Garland, Hedel, Lekaramaki, and Hronik. And then penalty kills. Sherwood, Bluger, Pedersen, Myers, Ratu, Hedel, Hughes, Hronik, and then I have Pedersen on this third line with Joe O'Connor. Hopefully Pedersen can get some shorthanded goals. Who knows? Maybe win a Selkie Trophy one day. We'll see. And then with third man or 3-man power. Oh, fuck, I can't talk. Sorry, it's been a long day. It is fucking 1:20 in the morning. Oh, sap of water there. We have Bluger, Pedersen, Myers, Pedersen, Hughes, Hronik, and then Hedel, Pedersen, Forbert, and then yeah, we got our extra lines here. Besser, Pedersen, Hughes, Hronik, DeBrusque, Hedel, blah blah blah. Garland, Bluger, same idea here. 3-man, let's go through that. And then Pedersen, and then I'll just make Quinn Hughes the other one here. And then there's your shootout lines. So that is your 2025-2026 Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, we got Thatcher Demko, Kevin Lankinen. I haven't really picked who I want to be as our depth piece. I want to bring up one defenseman, which means we're going to have to send one of these guys down to the minors. I think we're going to keep Baines here. We're going to keep Sasson because we want a center. We'll send out Linus Carlson for... Oh, I forgot about Victor Mancini, man. We'll have Mancini as our 7th defenseman. I completely forgot about him. He's also a nice young piece. AHL lines, we don't really have anyone of importance that I'm really looking forward to bringing up, so I'm just gonna best line it for now. It'll just take a lot of time. As long as Tom Villander is getting ice time, minor top 2, you know what, throw him up there, and then I want to give him some power play time, and then hopefully, yeah, throw him on the top line power play, and hopefully he'll be in the penalty kill. Third unit, you know what? You can play on the first. We want him to get as much ice time as possible in the AHL. Yeah, to be honest, I don't do a lot of micromanaging in the AHL unless I have important players to be playing, which we already went over the rosters. We don't really have that many young players with high potential, so I'm just gonna leave the AHL squad as it is. Yeah, that's the squad. We will. Actually, I want to see if I were to put Mancini instead of Forbert, would there be any changes to the chemistry? Nope. So you know what? I want to play Mancini. You know what? He's a high top 6 as well. Maybe he can become something. Which means on the penalty kill, I want to put them on the right sides. Yeah. Here, 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 and here. Alright. Oh, he's not there. Okay, so it's Hughes, Hronik. I want Marcus Pedersen here. Yep. Okay. So we're set. We will do some simulating. Preseason will just go by. We're not really playing anyone important. I got the young guns in the AHL. Oh, I forgot. Before I do this, I want to go do the scouting. So let me simulate a couple days. Did the scouts already sign? Let's see. Might have to just skip through our preseason. Adam Foote. You know what? This is kind of meta, but if you just end the conversation, you just get +10 management or morale, which it doesn't really matter because we're not even doing morale. I gotta see if we sign those scouts. So are they already on my squad? Not yet. So first game against Seattle. Preseason, let's see how we did. But we're just trying to get these scouts on the squad, and then we're gonna go assign them. So it's a 3-2 overtime win against Seattle. Come on, let's see, get all these guys on here. Want to see if we can draft some gems. Another preseason game against Anaheim, we drop it. I think that's all the scouts. Okay, so let me go quickly, let me go assign all these guys manually, try to get as much coverage as possible, and then we will continue our conquest here. Let's see our regions. Yeah, okay. Alright, so deadass, I think this shit may have taken me an hour to do. I don't usually do this, but I wanted to try this out, like manually scouting. Usually when I play franchise mode in my free times, I just fucking let it automatically do it. But I want to test out if I can get better scouting just from doing it manually. I did so in the Russian league. I have 2 different scouts. Potential comparison is one that's really important. I'll be having that going until May 31st. So that's one scout is doing skills, and then Liga I just have the potential one, so I'm doing that, and then we're gonna switch it later on. I think I have to like I have to always keep tabs on the estimated date. It says there January 10th 2026, so that's when I can go in and scout different things. That's when it's gonna be fully fledged out. So yeah, that is it. I got it all up for the SHL. I had to hire some scouts and simulated a couple days for it to actually go through, so we're on our last preseason game now. But yeah, I got all the scouts set up. Probably be looking in midway through the season to see when they are done their assignments. But yeah, that is all done. Already went through the draft class. We'll simulate our last preseason game just to see how we can do. First period, we're down. Second, still down. And third, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's preseason. Nobody cares. Preseason does not matter. We'll simulate to the first game of the season. We are up against the Calgary Flames. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Vancouver Canucks, first actual regular season game under control, or fuck, I don't know how else to say it. Under the tutelage, under the supervision of general manager Romar. Let's see how we can do. We will slow sim this whole game. So first period, let's see. Let's get off to a good start here, boys. Come on. I mean, we could tank, but also if we can make the playoffs, we can make the playoffs. That was the goal in real life for the Canucks and Whites. There you go. Elias Pettersson with a power play goal. That's why I had him there as a shooter. Gets it done. Joel Farabee, ball buster goal against Thatcher Demko. Second period. Anything going on? No. Penalty kill. Oh, Connor Zary buries one behind Demko. We have the power play. I think this is our third or fourth one. And then another one. We're just swapping penalties right now. Not good. Anything gonna be happening? Nope. Come on, boys. So shots are 25-24. Pretty even with Calgary right now. Can we come back? Who is going to step up? My bet is on Kiefer Sherwood. Just watch. Oh, and Yegor Sharangovich with another ball buster. And I don't think we're recovering. We have a lot of shots this game, but it looks like we are going to come out short, unfortunately. Oh, Aturatu with the shorty, and yep. Oh shit, I forgot to do the fucking awards. No, I already fumbled, so I can't even do an award for Lekaramaki, which was the plan. Yeah, fuck. Okay, I fucked up. I already fucked up. No. Oh my god. Fuck. You know what? Before I fuck anything up, let's save the game there, just in case I do something and we can't recuperate or we can't come back. Fuck, man. I really wanted to give him that, but we'll see. Maybe he doesn't win the Calder anyways. If he does win the Calder, that would just be a major slap in the face. So we'll simulate the first month here. See how we can do. Mikko Koskinen, no. Or Kokinen, whatever. Brendan Smith, no. Edmonton Oilers, can we get a dub? There we go. We got our first win of the season. So many guys can send down. Jared Tenorti, like, if this was like NHL 14, maybe I consider like picking you guys up, but like, no, bro, like, the Big 26. Grant Hutton, is this like Ben Hutton's brother? Like, holy shit. So we are actually starting the season 2-1, 3. Oh my goodness, what a start! 4-1. You see, this is why I didn't want to commit to a rebuild right away, because I saw the potential in this. Holy shit, 5-1, 5-2. Oh my goodness, maybe we are going to be a buyer at the trade deadline. So we get our first trade offer here. Ooh, spicy. All right, let's see. Let's check this trade. Here we go. So we got Tommy Novak, who would fit well as like a third liner, but then you're pushing Teddy Bluger on that fourth line, which gave us minus chemistry. We're not even using Forber right now because we're playing Mancini third, and you're essentially swapping the second for a third next year. We're swapping another third, and then Forbert and some value of that second is going to Novak. Oh shit, do I do this trade? It's not a bad trade. Like his contract is 3.5 for 2 years. We're 7-2 to start the season, boys. I think we are thinking of pulling the trigger on our first trade here. Do I want to keep that second though? That's the thing. I don't think we should gamble this future. Everything's looking good right now. Maybe if I can counteroffer with a fourth and have them remove a third. Like, if this would go through, I'd be okay. Do I got the green light? I think I'm gonna try this. So a third, a fourth, and Forbert. I'm not willing to give anymore. I felt like that second round pick was a bit too much. We removed one of their thirds. Which third did we remove? I don't know, one of them. So we'll be getting this one, their capital third. If we want, we can change the third round pick they're going in there. But let's see. Tommy Novak in a third, for Forbert a fourth and a third. Will this go through? It does not. What if I swap out their thirds? I'm not willing to give up anymore. So swap it with this third. No. Okay. How about for a fourth round pick? Will it go? No. So Pittsburgh is not budging. We are not going to be doing the trade because we are golden right now. We don't need to make any changes to the roster. We got lots of chemistry going on. EA Sports. EA Sports. We're not okay. We gotta check the stats. Oh my god. Okay, let's check our player stats here. Quinn Hughes, of course, I'm doing well. 9 points in 12 games. All assists. He doesn't have a goal. Philip Hedl, holy. We're just scoring by committee here. We don't have like someone commanding offense right now. Like all our lines are playing good, I guess. We got Hedl, we got Besser, Pedersen, and then I don't even know where DeBrusque is. DeBrusque is on that line, right? DeBrusque only has a 1 goal. What is going on, Jake DeBrusque? How are we winning games with their top line left winger with 1 goal in 12 games? Shit doesn't make sense, bro. Alright, well, maybe we're just playing lockdown defense. Let's check our defenders. Hughes, Roenick, yeah, everyone's a play. Do we have a single minus player on this team? We have Ratu, who is our 4th line center, so that is no concern. Our goaltenders, holy shit, Thatcher Demko. Holy fuck. He started every single game. Do I have auto rotate on? I gotta make sure I have auto rotate goalies on because I want a fair split. But if Demko is winning these games, then fuck, why would we, right? Like, why? Let's see. Auto rotate goalies. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Holy shit, boys. Keep it up. I want to check our not just our player stats, our team stats. So we are first in the Pacific. Oh, we're first in the NHL. We're a President Trophy winning team. Goals, like look at our goals for per game. It is actually like bottom of the, or well, it's mid. It's like bottom 10. But our goals against, holy shit, goals against per game is 1.25. What on what world? What the fuck? What? How's our power play? Power play isn't even. Yeah, we have like a bottom, just teetering on the bottom half of the league power play. Penalty kill. Our penalty kill is decent, top 5. So we're just playing great 5-on-5 defense. You know what? Adam Foote. He's got the boys locked in defensively. Former GOAT defenseman for Team Canada as well. You know what? Maybe he's passing off some knowledge here. I don't know what's going on. Just keep on going, boys. We are going to try to get up to that trade deadline. Let's see if we can keep this up. All right, let's see some losses here. Here we go. Here we go. Can't score goals. We get one against Bedard and the Blackhawks. Abbotsford with just replace player. And there it is. Okay. Now, if we're going to lose now because we just lost Thatcher Demko until November 14th. So we are going to have to make some call-ups here. Lankinen will be starting. Tolopilo come up. Get Tolopilo in there. How is Lekaramaki doing on the second line? Not too shabby. 4 goals, 2 assists. Well, it's not great, but it could be worse, right? There you go. It's Tolopilo even. Yeah, he's starting in the AHL. Tai Young in there with Yuri Patera. How is Willander doing down here? 3 goals, 9 assists, plus 17. That is wicked. That is absolutely crazy down there in the AHL. Keep doing your shit, Willander. Keep doing your shit right there. How's Pettersson doing? 2 goals, 6 assists. Our offense is starting to dry up. Well, it's been dried up. I might have to take DeBrusk off this first line. What can I do here? I want to keep chemistry on that third. I don't know. We'll just keep rolling with it. We'll see. Maybe we throw him on the trade block. Who knows? Well, we can't move him because he's got a no movement clause. All right, no Demko. Demko is back. Okay, so it wasn't tragic or anything. We still have a chance to make playoffs here. Demko looks like our only saving grace right now. Because what the fuck are those stats? Like, I need to look at that again. He has a 955 save percentage. Like, has that even happened in real life before? Over this many games played for a goalie. Like, what? That is unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of, Thatcher Demko. Oh my goodness. Okay. Micromanagement. Stop to sim, stop to sim. So AHL squad is 9-4-1. We are 12-6-1. So in the middle of November, we are looking like, let's see where we are. We're 3rd place in the Pacific. It looks like our division is very competitive compared to other divisions, as you can see there. All right, we'll just try to keep the ball rolling here. Oh my god. Kravtsov with another injury. So we're starting, our hot start is starting to cool off here. Yep, we are racking up those losses now, slowly falling down the standings, as does usually happens in November as for the Canucks. Who can I should throw in here? We'll throw Archdeep Baines in there for Kiefer Sherwood. Maybe I can give Niels Höglander some ice time. We don't have to make any big changes. I will just throw in Archdeep Baines here so that when Kiefer Sherwood comes back, we can just toss him in there. (13-8-2), 14-8-2. Holy shit. Oh my god, no. Tom Willander's out with a sore shoulder. Out till December 7th. Okay, he's out a week. That's not bad. Alright, so we are at the start of December. We'll look around the league here for points. So Quinn Hughes, we're leading our team, 21 points in 26 games. Pettersson, Hito, Besser, blah, 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 blah. DeBrusk only has 2 points, bro. DeBrusk, what are you doing? What are you? We're making 5.5. You know what? You know what? He has a no movement clause. I can't take this. I can't take this. Let me have a chat with DeBrusk. Let me have a little chat with him. On your on ice play. Oh, okay, no, that's not what I do. I want to threaten. I want to talk about his clause. I want to look to moving him. Player is not able to be traded. Persuasion offers a risk/reward approach. Okay, it's risky. This is very risky. We could try. We could try for a 2-team. No, okay, he doesn't want to move. But fuck, that is screwing us over, man. We can't even move him, and he's dropping 2 points, 26 game on the top line. Maybe I throw someone else on here. What can I do? He does not really fit. Like, look at that. Lekaramaki's jumped up to a 79 overall, so we'll stick with him on that second line. There's not really anybody else who fits well that gives us a +2 chemistry. Damn, he is pulling Pettersson and Besser down with him. For the entire league, we got Braden Point leading the way with 35 points in 25 games. Kaprizov is 33, Pasternak 33, and McDavid 31. Yep, McCarr. Looks like, oh, there's JT Miller. 42 penalty minutes. Holy shit. 28 and 27, not like real life. And JT Miller is struggling bad in real life. Let's see, rookie skaters. So yeah, Lekaramaki would be battling for that Calder. If I get, goddamn, if he wins it, like, good for him. But I'll also be pissed because like I didn't trigger the event for him to increase like his potential and shit. That would suck. And then goalies, Demko's down here. He's got the best save percentage. No, can I do minimum 10 games? Yeah. Him and Yusu Saros battling for that Vezina. So we will keep simming up to the first round, or not first round, to the trade deadline. Come on, boys. Are we gonna be winning? Or are we gonna be, or not? Are we gonna be winning? Are we going to be pushing for a playoff spot? Will we be tanking? I think we've gone too far from tanking now. I just don't see it, just by how well we're playing. I want to check the draft class to see how my scouting's doing. Where is it? There it is. Wait. Okay, view draft class. Let's see. So we got a few guys uncovered here. Any gems later in the draft? Nope. So Stenberg is a high elite. Wow. Bjork 5. Naslund. Is that related to Marcus Naslund? Maybe you know what, just for that name, I'm pinning him. Why not? But yeah, no real. We got this guy, Belanger. Okay, he's like a early second rounder, but it looks like still getting some scouting in. So yeah, nothing concrete yet. Oh, we're 17-9-3. We're up against Detroit. Showtime, Patty Kane. Yeah, get shut out 4-0, buddy. And we got Chief Keef back as well. Okay. Buffalo, we take down. Holy shit, guys. We're 19-10-3. We're gonna make the fucking playoffs. 11-3. We beat Bo Horvat and the Islanders. Lose to Boston. Another dub. So we're not really going on any like hot streaks, but we're also not going on any real long cold streaks as well. We're kind of just like a patterning. Like, see, we got 2 wins, a loss. No, 2 wins, 2 losses. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. So yeah, we're just stuck in there. We went on our hot streak earlier in the season. Let's see, how did we do? We lost our first game, then we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Lost, and then won another 2, and yeah, so we're kind of just going back and forth between wins and losses. Go up to February. Pick up 2 big wins there. Was that a road trip? I think it was. Can we beat Buffalo? Holy shit, another shutout for Thatcher Demko, I believe. Oh, okay, now we're just steamrolling teams. Now, not really steamrolling, but we are shutting them down defensively. Another shutout. How many shutouts? Oh my, and a 2-1 shootout win. Demko is MVP right now, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Holy, what am I witnessing? We're 30-15-4 right now. Looks like we will be buyers at the deadline. 31-15-4. Oh my god. It's an AHL injury. We won't worry about that. Oh my goodness. I don't want to stop the sim. I just want to keep rolling. Kudrate, Sev, we'll throw him back in. He's only 21 years old. He's got potential too. Willander went up to a 75 overall. Good to see that. All right, DeBrusque. All right, he's really stepped up here recently. Like, he was at like 2 points in 26 games. Now he has 19 and 53. So he's really stepped it up. Pedersen having a great season. Way better than last year. Brock Besser. Oh god, I'm getting a billion texts right now. Sorry about that. Nice all-around offensive season for Brock. Lekaramacki's jumped up to an 81. He has 24 points in 53 games. Not spectacular, but good for a rookie, and it's nice to see that he's growing. Yeah. Ooh, Hito is playing very well. 36 and 53. Wish I can see that in real life, but he ain't touching the ice again. Everywhere else, yeah, nothing really special. I mean, we're just playing really good two-way hockey right now. Quinn Hughes, 43 points. Roenick, let the sim go. Let's see where do we stand. We are tied second in the league. Let's see if we can contend with the Oilers for the President's Trophy. Blowout in the Mammoth, 5-0. Here we go. Olympic break. We'll pretend in this universe Team Canada wins the gold. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Team Canada. Oh. We're 38, 15, and 4 heading over into the trade deadline. Like what? Canucks? What? Huh? What? This is insane. All right, Detroit with another trade offer here. Everyone wants our second. I'm now more willing to trade that just because we are contending. Mason Appleton isn't really going to provide that much that we don't have already. We already have Bluger as our third line center, and Ratu is another two-way guy there. Yeah, I don't really need to do anything. We'll just exit this. So I think we dropped 2 there. No. Okay, maybe the injury prone thing is in the game because Demko is injured again. Until what is say March 10th, he should be back for the playoffs. I don't want to rush him back into the lineup either. So AHL 36, 14, and 5. The NHL squad 39, 17, and 5. We'll slow sim this game with the Chicago Blackhawks, and then I will probably end the video there. We've done a lot of introductions to the squad. We've done a lot of simming, and I think it's a good spot to just end here, and so I can kind of think about what I'm going to do. So slow sim against the Chicago Blackhawks. First period, 1-0, Matt Grzelcyk second. Vander Kane gets us on the board, but Rinzel scores in third. All right, we're going to OT. Do a slow sim here. Come on, can we get anything going? Feel like we're going to go to a shootout. Yep, shootout, and we win. So we managed to get 40 wins before the trade deadline. In what fucking world do the Canucks do this? Like, what the fuck? Check the stats here. Quinn Hughes at the top of the team. Is that the lead in the league for defensemen? No, it's not. It's nowhere near that. But he's still having a really good year. Now, do I trade Quinn Hughes or do I keep him? I don't think we trade him this year. Lekaramaki, holy shit, man. Holy shit, he's probably best rookie right now. Ivan Demidov is rookie of the year right now. But that's still a very good stat line. Way better than holy shit. Jake DeBrusk is actually came back. Wow. Okay. After I talked about his trade clause, that lit a fire at his ass, and he was like, "Yeah, I gotta get going." And he's really he's a top 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, top 6 scorer on the team now. But yeah, anything else? No. I mean, I could go around the league. We already checked Demko stats a couple times, but we could go around the league just to see who is on the trading block. I'll probably go back and do the scouts again before I start the next video. So we'll check the draft class here. So there you go. Kevin McKenna is a medium elite. Keaton why isn't this? Oh, he's currently being scouted. Okay, I was like, why isn't it showing? But yeah, we got a lot of let's see, Stenberg, and then these guys are like elites, but like we don't really know if they're that good. Like what? We got a medium elite here, Tynan Lawrence. So lots of great prospects. But we can just take a look around and browse the trading block to see any guys that we would be willing to trade for here. Rasmus Anderson as a rental. Do we give away our first round pick to get Rasmus Anderson? Maybe that's not a bad contract. We can definitely afford that. Maybe we upgrade like a Tyler Myers for Rasmus Anderson. And we'll see. Maybe I could see like what we need is to upgrade our center core. Maybe get like a second or third line center, like a Boone Jenner. Oh, that would be a good one. You know what? We'll put that one down on the list. Boone Jenner. That would be a great one. I think. So yeah, Boone Jenner. You got Rasmus Anderson. Trevor Moore. He's left winger. Philippe Deneau. He's got another year on his contract though. Oh, bring back the Kuzmeister, Andrei Kuzmenko. Maybe we do it. Do I trade for Boone Jenner? I might have to ponder and think about that. Don't want that contract. Tommy Novak is still available. He doesn't really cost much either. He would be a good guy to go after. Now that we know we're winning. I don't see anyone else I'm really interested in. Yeah. So Boone Jenner, Tommy Novak, and then the guy in Calgary, Rasmus Anderson. 3 guys that we can potentially target if we want to go deep in this playoff run. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a long one. Just introducing this new series, taking over the helm as general manager for the Canucks. Hopefully we can win a Stanley Cup, and maybe it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. You know, we are winning our record is 40-17-5. That is good for, what is that? What is it? That's good for second in the NHL, and we're only back by 1 point, and we are 12 points ahead from third. Oh no, that's the Pacific Division. I'm tripping. Yeah, we are third in the NHL right now. So yeah, it has been I was not expecting this. Once I saw the chemistry on the lines, I was thinking, yeah, this team has potential, but I was not expecting us to be this good. But anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe just to keep updated on the new episodes coming out. It's been your boy Romar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.